接下来往地平线来破一破。不过地平线的支线又很多，所以我打算把地平线摆在这时候来解。毕竟它的支线都蛮有可看性的，都是有剧情的那一种。我看啊，好像还有很多东西没有收集到。看这些这么多遗迹，我先把那个解开好了。血光支线是还好啊，可解可不解那种。先开双子宫。双子宫开那只就可以骑了啦，肯定可以了。
So big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point.
Oh.
But they helped bring part of it back in Sobek's time.
That's
right. So this here and this there. But why?
I'd like to think so.
它的有支线吗？我看一下。
Aloy.
Are you guys training with Erend as well?
If you count trying to stick a spear in his gut as training, then yes.
Are you serious?
Of course not.
Good.
I was going for a couple of broken bones. He called the Utaru leaf grazers. Laughed at the idea of us simple farmers being formidable fighters. Before I knew it, he and I were battling it out in the common room. The man is slow, but he can throw a hammer around. Don't look so worried. We're evenly matched. For now. Next time he's going down like a load of boar dump.
Just try not to kill each other.
Injuring his pride should be good enough.
Is there anything I can help with around here?
Oh, no. We're doing
Are you okay?
You and Varl have been friends for a while.
I like to think so.
I was wondering... What do you know about his mother?
Oh.
That bad, huh?
Why do you want to know?
He's spoken of his sister, Vala, but... I noticed he avoids talking about his mother.
She's the war chief of the Nora. Best warrior the tribe's ever known. Tougher than a Thunderjaw, but she could be pretty harsh at times.
I see. That must have been hard on him. Thank you for telling me. I feel silly not being able to ask Varl directly.
I wouldn't worry about it. He's probably afraid Sona will scare you off someday.
I'd like to see her try.
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
的桌游。
Strike? I'm the one who gave it to him. I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that ruckus he calls death metal. No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
There's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
I have to get going.
We'll keep preparing for the mission.
我记得它有个支线啊，奇怪。我看啊，这样好，我土地神让白鸽天地，但他需要咬一个。
This is where Zoe said we'd find the Grimhorns she needs parts from to heal Plainsong's land gods. I should let her know I'm here. Hey, Zoe. I'm near the Grimhorn site. Can you join me?
I'll be there soon. Aloy, I'm glad we can do this together. The Grimhorns we're looking for should be just to the north.
Let's go get those control cores.
Thank you again for helping me. If this works, if we can heal the land gods, it will end a generation of suffering for my people.
How do you think Fane and the chorus will take it? They seem to think the tribe's extinction is inevitable.
I've had my disagreements with them, but I'd like to see they'll be happy to be wrong on this.
There. The Grimhorns.
And they're not alone.
We'll just have to be smart about this.
I'll follow your lead.
Could use acid against it.
杀死他哦！注意啦，直接爆掉！ 直接过去刺他一下。停止，开始了。好强哦！快，趁现在，轰！
Okay, better.
你在那边轰啊，干！好爽哦！
We did it. You okay?
I can take them from here. I'll take those cores, Aloy.
Two control cores, as requested.
Thank you. Gaia showed me a way to scan them and take what we need to update the reboot code. I'll head back to base and get started. When I was a child, there was always enough to eat. The land gods provided for us, and every season we celebrated them. My happiest memories come from those times. Do you really think we can bring them back?
We'll make it happen.
Thank you, Aloy.
So we'll probably sort through those cores in no time. I should check up on her when I get the chance. She'll make an interesting color for my armor.
哇，草又超多。
I'm telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and...
Danced on ice.
That doesn't sound safe.
Something else you wish to discuss? Oh, before I forget, I'd like to discuss the land gods again, if you have time.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods? Is the reboot code ready?
It is. But there is difficult work ahead. Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a network, the code must be delivered to all of them. Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off. So, T, and Do.
We have to find them?
No, we know where they are, but they're hard to reach. So, wandered into a lake and sank. Do ventured into a dangerous canyon, and T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong, handle all the land gods there. I'll take care of So, T,
那
and
就要
Do.
找那3个哦。
I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god faltered. When you see them, you'll know you're close. And once again, thanks for your help.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zo. I promise. I'll let you know.
Good.
We just need to find the right strategy. Forget it. The man is unbeatable at machine strength.
哇，那些点我完全没有去过。有一个我有去过，还好这边。
Still getting a signal from my focus. Two dead Utaru. And a land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. I better be careful. There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code. It's weak to acid.
没有炮了哈。
Come on.
借我覆盖一下啦。哈哈哈哈。哎，我在暗杀你干嘛？来乱的！你们两个慢慢打啊！
I think that's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.
风暴鸟。
Stormbird.
干！拿护盾的，超靠北。
Keep going.
哇，他醒来了，反目成仇了。 要拆下来了。干！他们卡在那个地方，他是卡在那边。击杀所有当的机械。
Let's get this code installed on that land god. I should install this code on that land god.
应该拿这个炮去攻他哦。
I'll need these later for sure. Let's try this again. Nice and easy. One down, two to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
I found T and installed the reboot code.
Fitting then that I feel thankful. T's festival came in winter, when all the grain from the harvest was stored away. It was a season of gratitude, and all the children would receive gifts. The best was my first bow, made of yew, strung by my father.
Well, he definitely taught you how to shoot well.
That he did. All right then. I'll head to Plainsong and deliver the code to the land gods there.
干，他旁边看戏不帮忙。而且风暴鸟没什么东西可以拆下来射它，比雷霆牙还要麻烦。而且雷霆牙起码还有东西可以拆下来射。
Oh, been here before. But now I know what this place means to the Utaru. I think the land god is underneath that lever. I better stay away from it now. This should have it back on top. That should do it. Another land god dealt with. Hey, Zoe?
Aloy, how goes it?
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, Good. We used to celebrate so in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was 12, I got tipsy on it and kissed a boy in the sage garden.
How'd that go?
He was so surprised he nearly fell into the mulch. It would be good to see So again, plowing the fields in the afternoon sun.
How are things on your end?
Getting there. A few land gods to visit still.
Okay. I'll call you when I'm done with the last one.
Thank you, Aloy.
这个应该可以从这边过来。会飞的要先，
Leave you here.
但其实我应该先解那个会飞。我要打双子弓，我不知道会不会影响到什么剧情。啊，好，没关系，先用双子弓好。哦，不然我先用双子弓好了。先拿那个飞的，到时候再看会变怎样。我很好奇，到底飞起来感觉如何？
Telling you, the old ones put blades on their feet and
Dance on ice.
that doesn't sound.
应该还没到尾声呢。
Welcome back.
Gaia, what is this?
It is a control console for a drone-based imaging system connected to this dome. I will transmit the relevant data to your focus.
Huh. So this Cyclops is a network of drones to monitor the deteriorating biosphere conditions. I guess it was meant to display on the dome, but the drones aren't connected anymore. I think I can reconnect some of them already. And it seems like there are more out there. There. Let's see what we got.
Good choice.
哇！哇！原来无人机的功用是给我放背景贴图的、哦。这样显得我更看不到盖亚了。
Error. Data missing. Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current
35个小时。
merge will take 35 hours.
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths. Two cores. Two overrides. What if the merge were carried out by two clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Okay.
哦，贝塔问题真多哎。就他屎尿多啊！
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. Their slave. Forever.
哎呦，爱好，我要保护你了。
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me.
才怪
Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless. Beta. Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Leave me alone.
You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
Oh, lost her.
Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. When it looks impossible, look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go.
屁啦，这
You
样就
said
这
you'd
样就
try
出
to
去了。
protect me. I believe you. But you have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand? Okay.
他要他把他杀了。
Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you're ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Huh. The doors. What was this room for, Gaia?
This was intended as a diagnostic center to monitor machine activity in the repair bay below. It appears most of the equipment was damaged, likely from Minerva's control of this facility.
The vault. I found a locked door behind the vent in the basement. Wonder if that's it. Looks like a power cell could fit here.
哎，那电池哎。
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family they're gonna meet up with in Elysium. But me? I couldn't even bury August. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence, too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
哎，电池这边有哎。 不能塞吗？哦，碎！
Okay. That console has power now.
但控制台碟都会。
From the looks of this data, Festus has been trying to hack into the repair bay. Okay, doesn't look like it's been able to.
That's the stuff.
还在那边嗨，他到底有没有在做事啊？他
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
Hey, Gaia. So, me and Beta. I guess you heard what happened.
Yes. I am continuously impressed by the complexity of human relationships. Despite the unpleasant circumstances that led to your quarrel, I am pleased to see you have both found an agreeable resolution.
Well, 2 heads are better than 1, right?
Yes, I believe so. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron Gemini? Or we can continue our conversation, if you like.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
All right, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Errand, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right? In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I give the all clear. Signing off. Gaia, let's cage the beast.
Connecting to the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Critical threat detected. Escape containment. Applying countermeasures.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Capture imminent. Initiating contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Engage. Autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Vor'll stay here. Protect Beta.
Got it.
Be careful.
Stay back.
哦，来了，这是
Get back.
help me，
Over here, you. Aloy, get a hand over here.
没关系，NPC 是无敌的。击杀所有运输机器，水。
You two okay?
Still breathing.
Aloy, Hephaestus can't escape, but it must have fled.
Deeper cut. Deeper into the facility. I'll drive it back here.
I'll get the cracked core fixed in the meantime.
Chase after Hephaestus. Force it out of wherever it's hiding. Make it retreat to the core. No, you don't, Hephaestus! I'll find another way over.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there. kind of production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will lead me to where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Should need to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to...
I think that could work.
I think it could.
There should be a node you can override, near the central platform.
Works. I should take these machines first. Time to let go. We're riled up now.
爆发力这么强。 干！
Oh, great. More machines on the way. Beta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Well, it's covered in acid.
我妈逼了。哦，干！哇靠，他爽什么啊？他爽什么？ 你的炮我要了，干还不捡了，还不快捡哦！啊，这嚣张什么？嚣张什么？
Got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
It sounds like it fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Energy containment failed. Saves overridden.
Great. Hephaestus covered the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side, too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Anyway, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy.
Might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield. Got it. Should try using something other than shotgun.
招哦，就修的哦。
Oh, here we go again.
Oh, that doesn't sound good. I'll try to get your access back.
Increase power by 7%. Increase incendiary.
还有敌人吗？
5%.
哎，藏在哪？自动化材料制造机。没有啦，干！哦，在那边干，他在那边待那么久都没有看到，我天哪！我刚刚打成这样，他都没有，哦，他卡住了。
Node access restored. Now you can override it.
Would work?
You did the heavy lifting.
running out of places to hide.
Aloy? I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Machine Hephaestus was building. It must have finished.
It's powerful. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine if...
No, babe. Just stay where you are, okay? Handling the machine's my job.
Be safe.
I should scan it first. This thing's on its legs at the moment.
哦，干这一只哦！
Charging up.
哦，这超难打。
It is charging. It's covered in plasma.
打他，我材料就要一直耗尽了。
Got plasma on me. It's gonna explode any second.
吃我这招，他妈的！ bug， 舒服吗？
It's done.
赢了！
I did it! There should be one more node to override.
Good.
太强了！
Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
啊，大招就是强悍啊！
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
We can start the move.
You, baby. I'm glad you came back. And you.
应该打不掉了吧？他死掉，材料应该就消失
Any
了
of。this without you.
Right back at you,
这
Aloy.
可以拿来用。
Aloy, the bypass is done. The core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained.
And we better get started with the merge.
哦，对，抓住他。
It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
Okay, to complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully. Aloy, look.
解锁了。等一下，出去外面就先抓这一台。哇，远风人哦！干！
Well, hello, redundant copy. You cost us quite a lot of time.
Wow, 哇，用枪哎 ，baby！
Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're at it.
Ooh! Get behind me.
Come on, quit screwing around.
那怎么打啊？
Now we're having fun, right?
哇！哇，嗝屁啊 ！No！
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transport. Tilda!
I failed.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
哇，提尔达转向我这边了。
Beta.
Farrell.
Where am I?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
还有早餐呐、真好。哇，华儿嗝屁了，怎么办啊？哦，亚罗一定很自责了。
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen.
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. Done so soon?
I've got more important things to worry about.
We both do. There is much we are trying to save. Not the least of which is in that vault. There's nothing wrong with savoring such treasures for a moment more.
There you are. Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
哇，吃现代早餐呢。
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, in the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them. And lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
My old focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen...
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours
你有个朋友
has found a way to defeat them.
干赛伦斯
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
干赛伦斯变那么强哦
Regala and her rebels.
Even now, she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta's not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it.
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes. Though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret sharing this house with her. She needed its shelter even more than I did.
Beta told me your colony was destroyed. That you came back to Earth because you had nowhere else to go.
It's true. After we reached our destination, a planet in the Sirius star system, we spent decades building a new home. The physical constraints of Earth, the boundaries of mortality, gone. To think of what we could have done with it. It might have been a utopia. Instead, we stagnated, absorbed in effortless comforts and virtual realities. It took a cataclysm to finally yank us out of our stupor.
What happened?
A massive geological event. We knew of instabilities in the planet core, but we underestimated them. By the time the collapse was upon us, it was too late to stop it. Only a few of us made it to the ship in time. We set course for Earth, the only safe harbor left to us.
Which you decided to make unsafe for anyone else.
Not me. Gerard. He believes it's better to wipe the canvas clean than work around the smudges. No more primitive tribes, no more combat machines, only a blank slate to do with as he pleases. But we will stop him. All we have to do is get into that base.
What exactly is your plan to sneak into the Zenith base?
We will make use of a lesson I learned from an early age. Always know your exits. In this case, a place where Gerard's new construction meets the ancient foundation, a passage that only I can access. When Silence flings his army at the base, we will enter through this back door, bypassing most of the fighting. The distraction will provide us with a window in which to rescue Beta and Gaia.
Once we're inside the base, where will we find Beta and Gaia?
Here in the command center. By then, Gaia will have been reunited with all of its subordinate functions, including Hephaestus.
What about the alpha build of Apollo on your ship?
A simple matter of recovery once the others have been dealt with. With that in hand, we'll have everything we need to make this world as it should be.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well, start with your life on Earth.
When I was 8, terrorists flooded my home city. Thousands drowned, my parents included. I was one of the few who survived. My guardian sent me to boarding school. Among my peers, I was the strange girl, the orphan to be avoided. All because of circumstances beyond my control.
Oh. So we're a lot alike, huh?
Aren't we? You were an outcast. But you didn't let that stop you from getting what you needed. Neither did I. I climbed my way out of desolation and used my wits to build a fortune. First, from the technical analysis of art and the detection of forgeries. Profitable expertise in those days. But as it turned out, the software I developed was even more useful for counterintelligence. From there, it was only a short step to gathering extremely valuable intelligence on my own.
You were a spy?
More like a service one could turn to for information. I had to remain anonymous, of course, to protect my privacy. But despite that anonymity, Far Zenith inevitably sought me out.
So you knew Elizabeth. What was she like?
Liz was everything she was. I see in you. And more. Your ingenuity, your determination, your moral compass. You've managed to distill her greatest qualities and make them your own.
I'm not asking about me. Tell me about Elizabeth. What was she really like?
The honest answer is that I don't actually know. For all the time that I spent with her, she always kept a part of herself locked away. It was like that from the moment we met.
What happened when Far Zenith approached you?
They painted an irresistible vision of humanity's future. One where we need not fear illness or death, where we explored the furthest reaches of the stars and thrived. It was only later that I realized that they only intended to bequeath this future to the rich and powerful. By the time I finally figured it out, the walls were closing in, Pharaoh's machines were devouring the earth. So I accepted Far Zenith's invitation to a berth on the Odyssey. I wanted Liz to come, but she had nobler plans, as you well know.
So you didn't know the other Zeniths were monsters until it was too late?
I knew some of them were, certainly. It wasn't until we were off-planet that I understood the true scope of their greed. I was grateful to simply be alive, but the others became obsessed with a kind of effortless immortality. They built a colony where machines serviced their every need, where any memory or fantasy could be endlessly savored in virtual reality. It wasn't life. It was stultifying. A pampered dream state. As the decades passed, I withdrew more and more, alone yet again. But this time with eons to consider my mistakes. Now finally, having met you, I feel like I have a second chance.
To do what?
Help you, of course. To fulfill Liz's dream, which isn't so different from Far Zenith's original vision. A better future for humanity.
So when you met Elizabeth, she was what? Distant? Aloof?
Not aloof. Not exactly. It was a summit in Paris about machine learning, a touchy subject in those days, because regulatory authorities were just starting to clamp down on AIs. Liz gave the keynote address. She had already achieved great renown for her work in automated environmental reclamation. But in her address, she was just starting to imagine the next step. An AI-driven system that wouldn't just act on its programming, but actually take responsibility for its sphere of influence.
To care about life. Not just follow orders.
Revolutionary stuff. I was fascinated. And I wanted to meet her for a long time. I watched her after her talk. She had spoken with such moral authority, such empathy. But after that, she retreated. I could tell she felt uncomfortable with all of her admirers. It was as if giving the talk had cost her something. I didn't want to be a pest, so I planned my approach carefully.
So how did you finally approach Elizabeth after her talk?
I picked the right moment. The morning of the next day, right as she came back to the conference, she had just had her coffee. She was fresh, rested. It was like she had braced herself for the onslaught of colleagues. I asked if I could walk with her, then put forth a question about her talk that I thought was intelligent. Her answer made me realize it wasn't, but she was very welcoming. Almost as if we were previously acquainted. It was only halfway through the conversation that I realized she knew exactly who I was. It was quite a shock to me. My business was trafficking in secrets, and I took great pains to protect my anonymity. So that was Liz, perpetually one step ahead. I came to view our meeting as a metaphor for our friendship. She always seemed to know me far better than I knew her.
I guess I know the feeling. How do you know about Silence's plan?
He isn't the only one adept at spyware.
You hacked his focus?
No, he's too careful for that. But his subordinates? Not so much. He gave additional focuses to the tribals he branded the Sons of Prometheus.
The ones working with Regala.
By tapping their focuses, I learned about most of his dealings. The distribution of override technology, the arming of Tanakh rebels, and the secret pact with Regala to attack Gerard's base.
But how did he come up with a weapon that can take down your shields?
That's the one thing I haven't been able to figure out, but however he did it, I'm quite certain it will work. With it and the Tanakh army, victory seems to be within his grasp. Such a shame he'll be disappointed.
Regala's only interested in killing Hekarro and waging war on the Karja. What does she have to gain by attacking Zeniths?
It's the price she must pay for her war. Without the ability to override machines, her little rebellion would have languished in the desert.
So she trades with the Sons of Prometheus. Machines to help her overthrow Hekarro.
In exchange for an assault on the base. pride has deluded her into thinking she can actually survive such a battle. And all without ever knowing who the sons of Prometheus really answer to. Yet for all of Silence's brilliance, still he underestimates you. That blind spot is what will allow us to take Beta and Gaia right out from under him.
While hundreds of Tenakth are cut down outside. First Varl, now Hekarro and the Tenakth. Your plan would wipe out an entire tribe. There has to be another way.
We are in an admittedly desperate situation, but I assure you there isn't. Remember Zero Dawn. Elizabeth's sacrifice. Sometimes many have to die for a new world to grow.
If it looks impossible, look deeper. Wait. The data channel. It still exists, doesn't it? I need you to open it. Let me talk to Beta.
Impossible. We might be detected.
It's worth the risk. There is another way, one where the Tenakth survive.
But we won't. If the others...
If you want to help, open it.
Wow.
What are they doing to her?
Virtual reality dissociation. The manual merge of Hephaestus will take hours upon hours of tedious micromanagement. If she resists the work, they run simulations to induce feelings of isolation and despair.
Beta, can you hear me?
You're alive. They're watching me. I can't hold up this extra projection for long. You should have killed me.
No. No, look at me. I'm coming for you. I promise, okay? I just need you to hold out a little while longer and work on the merge.
Then I think it can be done.
I'll contact again when it's time. Can you hold on?
As long as I know you're coming for me, I can endure anything.
All right. I did as you asked. Now I think you need to tell me what you're planning.
I'm going to take Silen's army away. I don't need it. Only the weapon he made to penetrate your shields.
And how do you propose to get it? Ask him nicely?
Without Regala and her rebels, he won't have a choice. We'll be his only option.
Only option for what? What did you tell her?
That is between me and my sister. Will be Silen's only option for crashing that base. I'll tell you the rest later. But first, there are a couple of things I have to do.
Oh. And what are those?
Lay my friend to rest. And then I'm going to use the override that Beta gave me at Gemini to put an end to Regala's rebellion. From the air.
恭喜呀！
Since you insist on doing things your way, I know of something that will truly help you make a grand entrance with the Tenat.
哇，这什么？
The ancient Horus Titans still possess electromagnetic energy cells as part of their arsenal. Drop one of those on Regala's army, and they'll receive quite a surprise.
哇，用泰坦的哦。
So go, do what you must. I'll come to your base if you manage to bring silence to the table.
哇，
Not if.
他来我基地哦。哇，那全部应该吓死吧？
Erend, are you there?
Aloy! Aloy, is that really you?
Yeah, it's me. Where's everyone else?
We're all... we're back at base. What happened?
It...
没有吃早餐，好可惜哦，没有吃早餐。
I'll try to join you there when I can.
Okay. We'll wait here for you. It's good to hear your voice, Aloy.
Machine's weak to purge water.
Just to let you know, I'm now patched into your focus network.
Great. I take it the other Zeniths can't hear us?
Of course not. And they don't know about your base either, in case you were wondering. I've sent you data on the Horus energy cells you can use against Regala's forces. Reach out to me when you're ready to acquire one.
Understood.
东西啊，下去啊！哦。 啊，算了，懒得找。
You get a strong color on this.
花哎，到底怎么上去？找一下，我下不去啊。哦，不该不是那个吧？ 干！ 看哪里有在卖那个弹弓啊？想要弹弓啊！
All blades.
You should learn more about our ways, Outlander.
You should.
You've earned your Outlander. I offer.
哦，爆破弹弓。 是爆破弹弓，哎、它有水哎，该消费了，来吧，爆破弹弓。
An honorable trade.
哦，有粘的东西可以用啊。利者护盾发射器。这是粘着炸弹。啊，这个好像还不是爆破弹弓，它是打属性的。啊，我要的是那种伤害的，要有这个东西。哇，干！没有紫色的，这差很多。
Are you certain there's nothing you require?
12个，那就有得收集了。其实它很多东西，它要拿传说的东西都要解一些东西，像这什么训练场啊，还有这个吧，哎、这边有一个训练场啊，还有那什么不明的什么不明的叛军哨站啊，这全部都要打掉。 搞不好连这个遗物遗迹也有呢，全收集之类的。没关系，就完成了，可以吃。 还有一只吧？对，就是雷，就是雷这个家伙。去抓，先去抓鸟。哪里？哦，在这里。
By now.
Heard the champion coming. I missed it. Stuck on guard. So ask.
目的先抓鸟。
I'm cooking my armor in this heat.
我现在应该可以覆盖了吧？我有点忘记了。
Its wings look like we can catch the sunlight. Probably a fast flyer, too.
啊，我还不能抓哦，靠背。对哦，我应该要先回去那个啦，干。要先回去解开。干，我要死了！他那个女的一定伤心死了。士气整个大错啊
When you're wounded, you have to strike back. Draw blood.
Hey, can't I get 1 damn minute to mourn my friend?
Regala is going to slaughter my tribe to overthrow Hikaru. The Zeniths have Beta and Gaia. We can't sit around wallowing in our losses.
Kutalo's right. We must fight.
Oh, all right. So what are we gonna do, huh? Take on all of Regala's rebels?
Not to mention the Zeniths. What can we even do? Throw ourselves at their base?
Something like that. So...
After we lost contact with you, we regrouped and went to Gemini. What happened? The recording we found on Varl's focus cut off when that Zenith Eric...
The Zeniths were tracking Hephaestus. When Gaia trapped it in Gemini, they knew where we were. After Varl tried to stop them. They took Beta and Gaia. I only survived because one of the Zeniths turned against the others to save me.
One of them? Well... At least we didn't lose you too. So what do we do now?
We're going to defeat the Zeniths and get Beta and Gaia back. But first, we're going to stop Regala.
How?
Back in Gemini, Beta gave me a gift. There's something I need to do first to make it work, but it could put an end to the bloodshed.
Word is, Regala's readying her army for an all-out assault on the Grove. I need to be there.
I know. Go. Stand with Hikaru. And keep an eye on the sky.
Strike true as the 10.
The rest of you, whatever preparations you need to make, upgrades, resupplies, get on it. It won't be long before we take the fight to the Zeniths.
You'll be ready, Aloy. And when you're ready, meet me outside the east exit. I'd like to have a word in private.
Even when things are darkest, you're the flame that lights the way forward.
Just tell me one thing. Am I gonna get to smash up a bunch of Zenith bastards?
We all are.
Good.
艾伦德没在做事，
Before I do anything else, I
搞不好
should
整天
check
坐
on
在
Zoe.
坐在那边玩呢
It。sounded important.
好，他悼念完他的朋友了，继续听音乐，继续玩。哎，那一只哎，
It's all going to be okay. We can't give up now.
哎，还有一只没扫到，但感觉应该最终 BOSS 吧。干，为什么上面写锁住？好，要给我解锁吗？
You look busy.
My studies are a good distraction, especially after Cauldron Gemini. Varl, Beta, Gaia, gone. And that's just the beginning. The Zeniths want to rob us of our future, too.
We won't let that happen.
Oh, and if you have a moment, there's something I could use your help with.
You mentioned there was something you needed help
哦，
with?
要开始解其他人的支线了。
Yes. So, as I was sifting through data from the greenhouse, I found references to an old world system back in the Great Delta. It's called Leviathan. My people discovered it decades ago. A sprawling network of river gates and a labyrinth of underground tunnels. The legacy revealed that the old ones used it to control flooding. But we've never gotten it to work. The whole thing is shut down. But the data from the greenhouse mentions the research facility where Leviathan was created. It's in San Francisco.
Another Pharaoh facility?
No. Leviathan was a project by Eileen Sasaki, another ancestor.
Sasaki.
So the legacy tells us, anyway. If we can acquire that data, we might be able to fix the system back in the Great Delta. Every year, my sister gets terrified when the long rains begin. With Leviathan, maybe she won't have to be.
Okay. So, where in San Francisco is this facility?
That's the thing. The data doesn't say where, exactly. But one of our diviners has been exploring the ruins. He might know. Would you come with me? I have a feeling that wherever this facility is, well, you're much better at fighting machines than I am.
Of course. I'll let you know when I'm in landfall.
Thank you, Aloy.
I should be ready to go on my signal.
I won't let you...
I know. And, like I said, I'll let you know when I'm in landfall. We'll find the data you're after.
I appreciate it.
至少让我觉得解他们的支线帮他们是感觉有意义的。哎，你啊，算了啦，艾伦的。说他们卖的东西基本上是一样的。
Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
这边哦，啊，有啦，他如果有任务我还是要帮他的，但是就是没有任务。
Over here, Aloy.
他做的坟墓。
We would come out here to tend to the garden. Sometimes I needed fresh air. Other times we would simply sit and watch the sunrise. So when we returned from Gemini, it seemed fitting that he be laid to rest here. Now he can always look out at Plainsong and... further east to the Nora sacred lands.
He would have liked that.
He often spoke of his sister, Bala. He said she used to gather her favorite golden blooms and tie them to her spear. Their mother called it useless, but Bala was stubborn.
Yeah, she seemed like that.
It wasn't easy. But I tracked down the flower, gathered its seeds. As verdant limbs wither, roots rot in snow, still the sea rises, as certain as stone. From death follows new life. So it is with the land. And so it is with us. I'm with child, Aloy.
啊，怀孕了。
I was going to tell him when he got back from Gemini. Instead,
太好了，华尔，你有后代
I'll
了。
bring our child here. We'll sit among the blooms and watch the sunrise.
I never got to tell him. To thank him. For saving my life, sure, but also for not giving up on me.
He always knew.
Goodbye, Varl. I promise to look after them. I'll try to visit again when I can. For now, I need to go to the fabrication terminal to install the new override on my spear. Then I'll use it on a sunwing and get ready for an entrance Regala will never forget.
日译者，制作日译哦，终于可以制作日译者了。哦，终于。
See metal down to flesh in that way.
Yeah, he seems happy with it. Probably because he could crush me like a grape with it.
That is a happy thought.
Override installed. Now to find a sunwing. I think there are some roosting at the top of the mountain.
He's just gonna be standing there.
走吧。 抓鸟啦！啊，要跟着任务只是去抓哦，靠呗！我想自己抓，我知道在哪里呀。
Okay, I need to find a sunwing to override. Better head up the mountain.
怎么上去啊？用爬的哦。
Race? Well, they definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind.
哦，我记得好像还有那个比赛。
Good. There are siblings up here. We'll have to approach them quietly.
"你是我的啦!"
Got it.
Woohoo!
This is it. I'm in the air.
干好爽哦！哇呼呼
Whoa! Head rush. Tilda, I'm in the air.
Then you'll want to pick up an energy cell on one of the ancient Horus Titans. But first you must send out a pulse.
我先解这个任务，这个家伙。
to activate them. I've sent you the necessary software. To deploy it, you'll have to override one of the communication machines you refer to as Tolnecs. There's one in the middle of the desert that should do nicely.
沙漠中央，干，原来这是主线哦，难怪都不给我解。
Race? They definitely don't sound like rebels. Maybe if I follow their tracks, I can find out where they're headed. I can probably use my focus to follow the tracks those riders left behind. There's a tall neck. Need to get on top of its head.
定点盘旋，这样子。哦。
Know how to land this thing.
往上飞，向下飞。哦。哇，它可以定点这样子哦，我干还蛮好用的。那定点才好用啊。降落，这样降落的、哦，太帅了。
Just gotta override it. Okay, Tilda, I've overridden the tall neck.
覆盖手指令。
And the energy cells are now primed. Simply pick one up on a Horus. The nearest one should be northwest of your position. Dropping it on Regala's machine should produce quite a spectacle.
Thanks for the assist.
I told you, I want to help.
并按左右选择力者召唤，先按下力者呼唤。如果你有坏的敌人就用力者呼唤，召唤他前往你所在的位置。哦，过来，飞得过来吗？哇！太帅了吧！直接 接抓着走，好帅哦！俄鲁斯电池，啊，那个谁任务的？我看一下，但全部暂停，这傻小，不给解哦。
I bet that's the Desert Clan's capital. I can really see the scale of it. The Horus should be northwest of here.
我猜我应该还在，我应该还在主线里面。
Those rebels. Reinforcements, maybe. Heading for the grove. I hope a colony is locked can hold out a little longer.
哇，这只泰坦好壮观哦！这如果打起来怎么打？
There's the energy cell. Right on the Titan's back. Got the cell. Now onto the grove. Pulse from atomic should have reactivated all the energy cells in the region. I should be able to pick up more from any Horus I fly to. It'll be useful, even after I deal with Rebella.
俄鲁斯好大一只哦，不知道能不能不知道这一代能不能跟他打起来。丢下去一点震撼。
Morgala's inside. Kara will soon be dead. It's all over, Chaplain.
I gotta drop it now.
No!
Here goes.
It's Aloy! She flies on the wings of the Ten. The tide has turned! Push through!
End of the line, Hakon. Now on your knees, and I'll give you the death you didn't have the spine to give me.
他怎么没有拿出他的黄金手啊？
Machines, all of them, they're
他的
down.
机器手没有拿出来啊。
What? How's that possible?
Regala!
Enough bloodshed! Let's settle this. You and me.
Easy to say when you're atop a machine.
Well, that was just to get your attention. I don't need any help to take you down.
Fine. I accept your challenge.
哇，终于肯跟我单挑啦！
And once I'm done with you, I'll get to finish the slaughter.
We'll see about that.
The duel is set. Let none interfere.
This fight is just beginning!
Oh. 我在反击。他怕火。来啊，比弓箭是不是？要玩弓箭是不是？来啊！哦，有人盔甲被烧掉了。哦。哇，我的毛在上面呢。
Alright, so that's how it's gonna be.
要玩是吧？来啊！有火！哈哈哈哈！呜呼呜呜！还有电哦！哎呦！哎呦！来来来！电！
Still in this fight.
哦，哦，有人烧起来了。哦，哦，烧我！哎呦，换标枪啊！
This is where it ends!
Yeah, it is.
那个粘着弹能不能粘在身上？粘，好像粘住了，好像粘住了。哎，粘得住吗？有用。
Here, death greets you!
那个有用吗？用冰呢，把它冰起来。哦，我有梦动喽。
I spit it to the soul! When you're beaten, all will see you for the cause you...
哦，哎呦，连距离不能用，
You are as weak
不
as
能近距
all
离
the
啊，
children of the East!
正合我意。
I will carve my story into you! I'll...
上2把，看这2把有点痛，2发。
Child of the weak! Oh, is your heart beating fast? That's the fear that will consume you! Your blade is blocked! Your courage rusted! Your body weak!
再见，我又跪在马屁金木夫面前。
Here I am again, on my knees before bootlicks and cowards. Go ahead, run me through.
Shut your mouth, traitor.
It was you who flew in on the wings of the 10. You who challenged her by our rights. You must decide her fate. I spared her once. It only made things worse. She was the best of my marshals. What a waste.
She's dangerous, all right. But maybe that's exactly what I need.
Cowards! What more do you have to conspire about?
Whether you live or die,
我靠，抉择哦，要放过他还是那个？面临一场决斗吧。
I'm not here to forgive you for your crimes. But there's another battle ahead. Against an enemy more powerful than anything you can imagine. And I need people. A squad. That's willing to do whatever it takes.
I don't want your mercy.
It's not mercy. The battle I'm talking about will be charging into a nightmare.
A better death than this? Yes.
哇，听到战场，他整个人都变了。
My blood is yours. Your enemies are mine.
Meet us at our stronghold, in the mountains near Plainsong.
You mean to send her alone? Without even an armed
刚来我
guard?
们基地。
She does not need it.
I will be there. You have my word.
I'll hold you to it.
Chief, there's something you both need to see. In the throne room.
不想年龄，快杀了我！你现在你等下要去 更棒的战场去帮我打仗。嗯，好，光荣死去，好，我去。
He surrendered to our guards outside the grove. Claims he has an urgent message for the Outlander who defeated Regala.
So, state it.
It's for her alone. From an interested party.
但一定是那种赛伦斯。
I'm gonna need some privacy.
Clear the room. Put him with the rest of Regala's soldiers.
I'll see you back at base.
对啊，我解他的支线，为什么他没有把他的那只手拿出来？
You saved the tribe.
这样至少让我觉得有解他支线的意义啊。可是我怎么没有拿出来？
With Regala gone, you have a chance to build the future you dreamed of. So get to your task.
Then at least allow me to give you this. Armor for the battle ahead. May it keep you safe.
Thank you.
我觉得主要在于赫卡罗应该已经有年纪了，不太能够像年轻时期那么的这样打。不然我看他几乎都没有在战斗了。我就知道是你。
Oh, it's a pleasure to see you too, Silence.
Congratulations on your victory. You saved the Tanakh for a few weeks. Unfortunately, you've doomed the entire planet as well.
Wrong. I don't need a Tanakh army to defeat the Zeniths.
Oh, Eloy. Have you learned nothing about the enemy we're up against?
More than you, hiding whatever hole you found. My idea is just better than anything you ever came up with.
Go on.
No, not here. We're doing this my way. Face to face, and with the weapon you've developed.
And why would I agree to that?
Because I'm your only way of beating the Zeniths, and getting the copy of Apollo that's on their ship. So meet me at my base. Mountains west of Plainsong. Time to submit to the inevitable silence and follow the person who actually knows what she's doing. Don't be late.
哇！踩。
Tilda, you there? I did it. Silence is on board. So head to my base.
Impressive. I'll be there as soon as I can.
我看这下爽了三。
See what else I can do before I head back.
妈的，这下爽了三个人全部都在基地里面呢。有那个刚刚那个女的嘛，然后再加上提尔达，然后加上赛伦斯，哇，他妈的精彩啊！三个非常违和感的人出现在我的基地，同时在我的基地里面。给我哪一件啊？他给我这件哦，我帅哦。可是好丑哦。爆发。和平使者才能。发现我这套装基本上全程穿到尾。 我真的比较喜欢这一套，包括它设计感觉就让我觉得蛮喜欢的。再加上上面又写着复仇者啊 ，Avengers。 应该是收集那个黑盒子给他，我觉得，然后凑齐满就可以直接开启东西。啊，干那有的收集的，好。
What it must have been like to fly into battle.
Are you the only one?
Oh, no. The others who captured the Oseram Delver heard the voices from these ancient warriors too. They spread the word and...
Will the new voices I brought help?
I don't know much about this, so anything.
I hope you've...
要去找。好屌啊！他们居然有机器可以分析，超强。
They had bad intelligence.
Join JTF-10 for a covert operation.
老师不见呢。
Hikaru keeps his head in control of the tribe.
哎，他来了！啊，这没用的领袖来了。
Dakota, thought you'd be back at the bulwark.
Let it be known that the Sky Clan defended the Grove today, as hopeless a battle as it was, until you flew in on the wings of the Ten, that is. We are in your debt.
哦，他终于有
You
点骨，
fought for your tribe.
他终于有点骨
So
气
your
了。
debt is paid.
On your way then.
那你也该走了。
There's nothing more to say.
没什么好说的。
With everything that's happened,
啊，
I feel
而
like
且
I
反正
must
我也
do
不
more
屑他，我也不屑
for
你
the
干
clan,。the tribe.
Like the Ten have spoken to us anew.
Make way for
那
Hikaru.
导师真的不见了。
Yep, that's her. The champion from the group.
Champion。
We share the same. Walk tall.
Champion of the cool room.
我们去竞技场。
What was the answer?
Champion。
Outlander. Are you in need of...
有新东西可以拿吗？光速线。招标枪。哎呀，没有我要的弹弓啊！
Be careful.
Like the Ten.
Hear about the
Yeah. The next time I'm on leave, I'm heading to the Grove to see for myself.
You know, I kind of thought Hikaru made up the vision of Ninja.
我是男人。
Fight well and return.
The visions of the Ten are renewed.
By the way,
Understood, sir.
word from the north is that we have
Challenge. Take it to the melee pit.
Can't have machines thrashing about and no way to put them down. Aloy, need to turn in some tags or trade some medals? Maybe you won some from hunting grounds. But if you want to turn in the parts, we need to open the arena. We'll have to talk to Kala.
I found some of the tags you mentioned before.
Good. The squad mates and families of the deceased will be
Okay.
grateful. This is for you. As always, the tribe values your efforts.
哦。哇，更强的装备，伊拉克击溃者，比我现在这套更棒，可是好像没有比我现在这套还要好看。他需要进一场奖牌哦。 这个炸伤190哦，天哪！
Earn more medals and the
Well,
safe travel.
这张奖牌怎么用？要参加竞技场的意思吗？
The visions are renewed. Let us receive their wisdom. May your name be honored at the grove.
That's her. Strongest of the Outlanders.
It is a wondrous thing.
Good day, warrior.
Stand strong.
Take to the skies.
All right.
I do hope you'll get the ballista parts, champion. We mustn't grow soft. We need the arena open. I do hope you'll get the ballista parts,
弩炮
champion.
的零件。
What? You spectators?
That's how good of a fight it was, my friend.
Glory, honor.
More respect.
What can I do for you, A?
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
I...
Of course. Good luck.
现在能飞，那我应该可以去其他任务。捕获这个完成了吗？还是还没？不是等于说叫我到那边到这边来哦 ？Oh my god！ 走，他把我直接抓走吗？不会，他飞下来。不会，他直接把我抓上去，这样抓上去超方便的。走吧，起飞。最好下去伸伸双腿，伸伸腿。
Alva said one of the diviners here might know where the Leviathan research facility is. Better go to the campfire and let her know I'm here.
我祖先可以打扰你一下。我祖先没有用，我祖先没空理你。
Hey, Alva. I'm in Landfall. Can you meet me here?
I'll be there as soon as I can. Aloy! I'm here. Had to sneak past a few machines on the way, but I made it.
All right. Ready to talk to that diviner?
Yes. He's right over there.
Diviner Alva, what are you doing back in Landfall? and with the living ancestor.
We're looking for the At Bay Research Center, where Leviathan was developed. The legacy tells us it's somewhere in the city.
Alva mentioned you've been collecting data in the area. Do you know where it is?
Yes, I stumbled across it, but there was no data there, only crumbling ruins.
Tell us anyway. We might be able to find something you missed.
Please, don't trouble yourself. I assure you, our search was very thorough.
哦，他在隐瞒什么？
You're hiding something.
What? That is absurd. A diviner must only speak truth, as you're well aware.
Oh, you're worried you found something dangerous. Something compromising on Eileen Sasaki?
Keep your voice down.
Look, I get it, Nirik. You want to make it back to your family, so it's safer to turn a blind eye. But think of Leviathan. How it could help everyone. Isn't that why we're here? Don't let fear deny us that.
Very well. The facility's just south of here, along the shore. But even if you find a way to fix Leviathan, it's sure to be shrouded in that which is forbidden.
Too often the truth is forbidden. Come on, let's go.
About your breakfast. Do you doubt the wisdom and rank of the diviners? No, I believe in the wisdom of the legacy.
Your presence is an honor, living ancestor.
Not bad with that diviner back there. You've come a long way since we first met.
And Nirik's like I used to be, terrified of a misstep. And with the Overseers, he has every right to be. But what I've seen and learned since the greenhouse, it's so much more than what we're permitted. Diviners are supposed to seek the truth, and yet so much is kept from us. I'm tired of... That should be the facility ahead. Oh, we need to find a way in.
Up here. Well, Nirik wasn't lying about crumbling ruins, at least. Let's look around.
Aloy, why is the ground shaking?
That's not good, whatever it is.
Whoa, that thing is huge!
但又是他。
We'll have to take it out if we want to find that data.
Okay. I'm with you.
黏住哈！黏他好像没有用。哇，他还放电了！ 他怎么那么吵啊？我就包起来干！哎呦喂呀！好，拆完了，安心打了。
Down it goes. Get going. Whew. Well, I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. We should be able to look around for that data now. I'm still getting a signal from my focus. Not getting in this way.
Might have collapsed when that Slitherfang came in.
Yeah, 上不去吗？bug 吧？看这边这只 bug 了。
You look edible. Once you're cooked.
回去，为什么过去？
There's nothing for my polecaster to latch onto.
How, babe?
After you.
Time for a swim.
At least the water's not freezing. Look at this place. I always try to imagine what it must have been like back when the old ones were here.
It's less of a climb, I bet. Come on, let's check the upper floors.
I'll wait here. Don't think I can manage that.
You okay?
On every expedition, the soldiers would lay down walkways and barriers first to protect us diviners. But this is actually kind of fun.
There. A console.
Must have been what Mirek found.
Let's see if it has anything on Leviathan. Oh, the data on Leviathan isn't here. But there's some kind of log.
Delete the database? But Miss Sasaki, when you look at the reports, 3,000 exhibiting symptoms. Over 400 dead. The data's clear. Omarama is contaminating the water supply, promoting bacterial growth. And with Leviathan based on the same architecture...
You're a smart kid. Top of your class, right? My father built this company thanks to world-class talent like you. And you know what else is world-class? Our legal team. So unless you want to spend the rest of your career in some dead-end, underfunded public research institute, you'll delete that database and forward all data on Leviathan to my office.
Yes, ma'am.
That was her. The ancestor. Eileen Sasaki. Hundreds dead. And she knew their system was to blame, but she had the truth erased. Were all the ancestors like this? Selfish, ruthless, immoral? And yet we hold them up as paragons of enlightenment and virtue. Given what we've learned, I don't even know if Leviathan will work.
Hold on. Let's not give up just yet. You said before that the old ones use Leviathan to control flooding. Which means it probably worked. We'll know more when we find the data on it. The recording mentioned a copy was sent to Eileen's office.
And to their corporate headquarters. There.
那么高。
Let's go. It shouldn't take us long to get to the tower.
Lead on. So what was that other system the recording mentioned? Omu Ramba?
The legacy tells us it was the predecessor to
要跟他讲，不用跑了，直接坐我这一台就可以上去了。
floods to bring life to a
不
barren
用跑，不
desert.
用跑，直接就可以
Glenn
坐
seemed
上
to
去
know a lot about this ancestor.
Diviners spent years trying to figure out how to restore Leviathan. We found a lot of data on Eileen Sasaki in the process. Though, now I wonder
Entrance
how
is
much of
blocked.
it is actually true.
Gonna have to find another way in.
The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin.
I think I'll wait here for you. Please don't go too far.
路口被挡住了，没有这个问题，我们马上就可以摔上去。
glad you're back. Let's keep going then.
Sorry, I had to check something out.
当分
You were
身。
saying something before I left?
Oh, yeah, right. The soldiers built a path on the nearby ruin. Might be able to cross over from there.
Lead the way.
I think this is as far as our soldiers got.
We'll have to climb higher to get into the tower.
I'll follow your lead.
"开始当遗迹破坏者了。
Up we go. "诶，爬哪里呀？干！
You doing okay, Olva?
Yes. Don't worry about me. How are we going to get across?
Well, that beam looks promising.
This is a lot higher up than I thought.
Glintox. Well, we have the element of surprise.
Or we could sneak by and, you know, not fall off the tower.
"去攻击！
The ability to tame machines would be dangerous knowledge for the climate. That was the last one! Shall we go on?
哇，直接死了，刚好。
Up this way.
Aloy? We're really high off the ground.
You can do it, Olva, okay? Just don't look down.
Right! Of course! Super easy.
There's the tower. Should be able to cross over.
Aloy!
I'm okay.
Gotta clear some of that debris first. Should be able to make it to the other side. Made it.
Okay, Olva, your turn.
Right. Yeah, watch me and make sure I do this right?
Come on, Alva. You can do it.
怕人呢？
It's okay.
Please don't break.
会不会断掉啊？有点远，他跳过来。
Alva!
I'm okay.
Oh.
That would have been a long way to fall.
Better make sure all doors locked. You sure you're okay?
Yeah. No, I'm fine. Let's keep going.
Huh. This says the code is the month and year the company was founded.
According to the legacy, it was October 2023.
So the company was founded in October.
Which is the 10th month of the year.
Don't think that's it. Got it. Door should be unlocked now. Maybe the data on Leviathan is in here.
Cost reduction strategy. We're talking about people's lives here. I did as you asked on Omuramba, but this is worse.
Relax, Eileen. I've spoken with risk management. They're confident that the chance of another incident is within acceptable parameters. We're moving ahead with Leviathan.
You know, Dad, shortcuts have a way of catching up with you. Within acceptable parameters or not.
Well, one day in the distant future when you're in charge, you can run things how you want. But until then, how about you let me worry about that?
Guess Eileen and her father didn't always get along. But it seems like covering up Omuramba wasn't her idea.
Doesn't matter. She still had a part in it.
Well, let's keep going. Her office must be higher up.
Dead end. There's a ladder in that shaft, but it's locked.
I might be able to pull the rubble out from the other shaft. Let's see where this leads.
You go on ahead. I'll look for a way up that has a lesser chance of falling to my death.
Okay. 我不会摔死的方法。
Hey, Alva?
Yes?
There's something I don't get.
不会摔死方法，那就
You
是瞬
said
移了。
Eileen was the one who built Leviathan, not her father, so... What happened?
I'm not sure. The legacy doesn't say. Either that knowledge is lost or forbidden. Or maybe we were wrong about that too.
Are you doing okay, Aloy?
Yeah, it's just a long way up.
Now
how to get up higher? How about you, Alva? Any luck finding a way up?
Not yet.
Whew. Well, that's done with. Okay, I'm back at the shafts. If I blow up that fire gleam, the elevator might fall and open up a path to Alva. Hey, Alva? Step away from the shaft.
Okay. Whoa! Oh! I can reach the ladder now! Be right up, Aloy!
Looks like there's another floor above. Might be Eileen's office.
Okay, I'll meet you up there.
哇，爬超快的！他从这么高的地方这样爬上来，超快的。
Made it! There you are.
Come on. Let's see what's up here. Another locked door. Need to figure out the passcode.
These artifacts, I think these were Eileen's. It's every diviner's dream to discover even one of the ancestors' artifacts.
And maybe they'll help with the door.
Oh, that must be the Larson McCory Award. The legacy says Eileen won it when she was 40 for her work on Leviathan.
Interesting. It's art, I think.
Could it be? Yes, I think this was commissioned in honor of the company's 25th anniversary.
Well, the code from downstairs doesn't work.
啊，不通。
Maybe I should take a look at those artifacts. This looks like some kind of prototype.
For water purification. Must be the H2 flow.
What?
H2 flow. Their early inventions had strange names.
What did you say this was for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal. That must be the Dragonfly 6. Ape used it in most of their construction projects. The Dragonfly 6 was their most successful model.
Huh. How old was Eileen when she won this award?
40.
All the numbers you mentioned. I wonder if they make up the passcode.
40.
You said Eileen was how old when she won this?
42, 25, 6.
What was this called again?
The Dragonfly 6.
That didn't do anything.
I thought that would have worked. Did we overlook something?
The two artifacts on the ground. Maybe they used to be on opposite pedestals.
摆在对面，也就是说。
You said this was commissioned for something?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
所以这个是25，所以这个题目是25。
What was this for again?
The company's 25th anniversary. Looks like it used to be on the last pedestal.
Remind me, what was this called?
The Dragonfly 6.
因为他跟他调换，所以就是42.625。
Huh.
That did it!
See.
You can almost see the whole city from up here.
Corner office. Impressive view. It must have been Eileen's.
Let's see if the data on Leviathan is here.
Well, it's official. Eileen Sasaki, CEO, chair, and worst daughter in the world. Security had to escort Dad to his vert. Guess we'll be speaking through lawyers from now on. Looking down at the world from here. It's hard to see the details. People become risk factors, statistics, far too easily. Omuramba was supposed to provide clean water, improve lives. It was easier to pretend there wasn't a problem. Easier to believe the lie was truth. But I don't want to pretend anymore. I will build Leviathan right. No more shortcuts. No more lying just to save face. It won't undo our sins. My sins. But maybe we can still do some good.
She overthrew her father, took over the company, so that Leviathan wouldn't end up killing people.
It sounded like she regretted covering up Omuramba's failure.
She wasn't perfect. Not a paragon, as the Quan believe, but not a monster either. She tried to make up for her mistakes.
And now you know the truth.
As for the data, Leviathan... yes, it's here. Downloading a copy now.
Is something wrong?
I think I'll stay here a while longer. There's a lot more data that I want to look through.
Are you sure you'll be okay on your own?
Down is always easier than up. Let's speak again when we're back at base.
Okay. I'll see you there.
他怎么回去啊？
Well, after climbing all the way up, why not glide down?
Wait, you're going to what?
Just thinking about it.
我要想下去，他们好像没有看过我这个装备。
Don't worry about me. I can find my way down.
我的技能好多哦。爆炸哦！ 要点这个，增加使用重型武器。说他这样飞下去哦，过瘾哦！来吧，飞啊
Careful!
Be careful! 刚好直接飞回基地了。对，我刚好拿这个，是，刚好来这边，刚好来这边。
Aloy! Did you make it?
Sure did.
Amazing. Well, see you back at base. Good luck out there.
Gotta bring the drone down to grab its data. Maybe if I jump onto it?
哦，有，就是这里。把那个无人机拽下来。好，预备。上。
Taking you with me.
I should grab the drone's data now that it's down. There we go. That's the data I need. 恭喜获得一个背景贴图。还有好多黑盒子哦！我的天哪！哇，真方便，还可以用钩，就是还可以用那个钩爪勾上去，真爽快，超方便。
还有它可以降落的地方哦。甚至还有降落的地方，妈的直升机平台哦。我怎么上去？如果我要抓他，我要怎么上去？他是停在那边的、啊，给他一个停的地方，到底有什么作用？上不去。啊，够短不够长。但我觉得应该只是让他停好玩。那怎么讲？反正你一定是勾不上去的，他肯定停在那边，然后用这种方式再回去那边。怕摔死吧？怕你摔死。
Please, could you spare Ancestor? Please, it's about my brother. I don't mean to disturb you. But I've run my requests through every channel and I've gotten nowhere.
Just take me through it.
Apologies. My name is Jomar. I'm the weapons officer for this expedition. It's my job to ensure the troops are armed and prepared for what's out there. And I've failed to do so. My younger brother, Oris, his unit was sent to scout the tower on the northern side of the island. They should have returned by now. The Overseer has denied my request for a search party, and defying him would mean dismissal. Or worse.
You think they might be alive?
Oris has been obsessed with San Francisco ever since I can remember. He jumped at the chance to join this expedition. I have to believe that fate isn't cruel enough to make this place his tomb. If you help me, I'll get you access to any weapon in my stock.
If I make my way up north, I'll look for your brother.
Thank you. If it helps, my brother carried an ancestral relic with him. I believe your focus might be able to pick it up.
What kind of relic?
A small metal piece dangling from a chain, with a hologram of San Francisco. Which is why my brother always had it with him. The diviners speculated it was some kind of beacon, inviting the ancestors to visit the city.
Speculated? So there was data on it they couldn't read?
It was deemed lost knowledge. If my brother truly is gone, could you maybe bring the relic back for me? It meant so much to Oris. I'd like to keep it safe. For him.
Of course.
好 ，OK 啊，接线往那边啦，自己睡觉。好，晚上去开了。这样啦，跟完。